Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zack. I am joined by Lane, the Midnight Collector, and Classy Thomas, aka SpongeBob SquareBalls. We have two great unboxings for you guys today. We have the Mezco 1/12 scale Spider-Man, which we'll do second. And Lane, tell us what we are unboxing as our first unboxing tonight.
We are going to be doing Doctor Strange, Mount in the Multiverse of Madness, Dead Strange.
Hell yeah. Now, you did mention to me before the stream started, due to the size of the box and everything that goes with it, I think you did a little bit of disassembling of the box, if I'm not mistaken.
I just removed the main pieces and everything. I haven't removed anything from the plastic yet, but I separated out the figure and the items from the box just because it's so big and everything. So we're going to take a look at the box here first, real quickly, because this is actually a pretty impressive, like the artwork and everything. And I figured some people would like to look at. So obviously, I'm a little bit limited because literally this box, my camera can not even like barely fit the whole thing. So big. The last one I had maybe kind of like lengthwise like this. You might remember the Batman WB 100. This thing is longer and wider than that.
Yeah.
So it's a big piece because you'll see here the from what I've seen, the cape is massive. So obviously we have the sculpt here of Dead Strange, looking nice and ghouly, and then I love some, if you almost look at like some of the different shards and stuff here, it's like different pieces of Dead Strange and stuff, like smaller photographs, like even like there with the hands, or even right here. You can see, I think this is just a really cool, unique cover art and stuff for the box. So it's really cool. And then obviously you see Dead Strange, Multiverse of Madness. On the top here, they have Dead Strange name and everything, which is very cool looking. And actually, what is kind of neat is there's nothing on the sides really for this, unlike some other boxes. We'll see pictures sometimes on the Starbucks fans and stuff. But on the back here, they do have some interesting stuff other than the legal information. If you look some of the little shards and stuff, like you can see, I think the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange figure there and stuff at the corner. This is just actually really neat. I think this is actually a very cool box. But this is just this. So I have not opened anything up of this, but I mean, we've seen bigger for these kind of plastic things. Like, remember the bark? Like, that's still a lot bigger in this or something, but that's a vehicle. Or just a figure who doesn't have like a massive diorama base or something like that with it. Like, this is incredibly huge. So here we have Dead Strange and everything with all his accessories. It's a 2-rung box here. So first off, we'll take a look at the Strange figure. If I can get all this off. Okay. Let me do this. So.
Goddamn. That's a lot of figure.
Yeah. For a guy who doesn't come with a lot of little pieces, man, he makes up for that. All right. So, let's see.
Okay. Mark wants to know if you fixed the Jin figure or if there was any updates on that.
I have not had anything to do with that yet. Well,
we'll fix this in.
Yeah. That's going to be something here at some point we'll get messed up. That figure cannot be returned or anything because I played friends and family with it. I just actually finished paying off the credit card payment I originally did to pay for it this week, actually for tomorrow. So, jeez, like I'm trying to be careful here
so the hands don't pop out.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be careful so we don't have anything because there's a lot of little pieces here with hands and the little demon heads.
Oh, those are skulls up there. I thought those were little hands.
No, the hands are right here. He only comes with 4 hands, but there's some unique ones. But these are all skulls, and these will be the attachment hands, like how you kind of connect them to start put them onto the back.
Yeah.
So, and there's the other part here, which is what will be some of the hands and everything that comes with Strange. But So as we can see, he does it. He cut almost all this is built around his big funny demon cape, undead cape. So all the skulls, from what I can see, are very similar or similar looking. But you can see there's a lot of detail. It's very nice. Let's see if we can get this. But some of them are going to have different, like how wide their mouths are. And I think these are supposed to be, I need to check the instruction. This is actually one for the little skull. So what we're going to see time-wise, guys, tonight, I'm going to try and do at least a basic pose with him, maybe with everything kind of hooked up.
Yeah.
But we may not attach all the skulls and everything because that's probably going to take a little bit because I think they're actually supposed to be coded to specific spots. But as you can see here, the skulls like are really nice looking. Like, I'm going to show you this one here. So
Sam says, has anyone ever used blood for the blood gods? It's an awesome blood paint that looks like blood. I always use it to touch up my gruesome figures. Yeah, that's a good Warhammer paint there, Sam.
I've heard that before.
You can see like here, just on the ghost skulls and everything, look at the detail here with like the indentations and everything. Yeah. And obviously this one's different than the first one because the mouth is more closed. These do look really nice. Like I really like the detail on them. And then this one. So as you can see, this one's similar, but the mouth's not quite. This one's actually got the mouth open. There.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, most of the other ones on this are going to be that style. Now, this is going to be, these are the hands which will be partially, I'll have to look at the strings, but I think they kind of hook over on the shoulders to help keep basically the back part piece on the figure for Dead Strange. And then these will attach, I think, right here, as you can see. We'll hook up to this piece and everything. So basically use gravity and stuff to help keep the piece on the figure itself. So there's some nice hands. As you can see, plenty of detail here, sculpting and everything that are on them.
How do you like the color of the hands and the skulls? I know when the blogger photos got shown, which is what Sam is saying here, that everyone said it kind of looked like melted chocolate. Do you agree with that?
I can kind of looking like a melted Hershey bar,
like a Hershey's Kiss,
or something. Yeah, so it definitely had to. I think actually on the little skulls here that are going to go onto the actual cape itself, it looks pretty good. But the detail here and everything's pretty solid. I would say like right here, kind of, if you can see where like that hand meets and stuff, it does look like kind of the plasticiness of it kind of sticks out a little bit, like where you see the hands popping out of the side there. That's maybe one of my only things that I at least say from the sculpt from these other early pieces. Now,
from the blogger photos and even from what I see from your screen, I mean they actually to me look more like dead necrotized skin. So I would kind of expect it to have a brownish, blackish type of decayed color to them.
Yeah. I guess the one thing with these is because they were more like ghostly. So, they were more like cloudy looking or something like that with the cape in the movie. That's more kind of what they were. Now, he does come with some really good hands here. Obviously, Dr. Strange is known for kind of his casting style. Thank you there, sir.
Yeah. Let's get a little quiet.
So you can see here a lot of, I do like kind of how they have the rotting flesh and everything there on the hands.
Oh, okay.
Or the fingertips and everything, along with
and
kind of Yeah, and then where you've got here, then obviously parts of his gloves or whatever wraps that Defender Strange was wearing. Um, and it looks like this one but because there's no guns or stuff, other things to hold, with this particular figure, it means they were able to, I think, get a little bit more unique with the hands to do funny casting gestures type things.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ask you, what do you guys think about? Let's see if I can focus here. How you see right here, like I think, like say on this finger, where you can see the contrast kind of between the paint for the as rotting flesh or bone kind of under the fingers. I'm going to see if I can get this to focus here because I want you guys to have a good view of it. Those two fingers.
It's a bit tough.
Let me see this. Because I wanted people to be able to kind of see I think the paint contrasts are all right on the hands here, but I don't think they're like good, but not great to me.
Yeah. We can move on. We don't have to focus on it too much.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do, here we got, I'm going to move Dead Strange out of the way here. Then so we can get to.
Oh, I thought that was attached to him. Okay. I've been wanting to do a zombie shelf, and this guy is tempting me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a magnet on the back of in the center of those arms?
I believe it's supposed to basically attaches here to his back, and then you attach those other arms, and it just gravity sets it on there. Because then this piece is going to be where you attach the actual cape itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So that's these things. I'll need to check the instructions on exactly these things to attach there, but we'll worry about that here in a little bit. But now to show the hands off here. So move this out of the way for a moment. All right. So here's obviously one of the main pieces, guys. This is kind of the centerpiece for all the accessory stuff. So here you have this will settle into basically right over onto the back of the Dead Strange. Do I have this upside down? And then, so these all obviously these do have, as you can see, some ball joints and everything where you can move. And then they're a little bit mostly this kind of way.
What's up, Sean?
And then I think it's supposed to be these ones that you can move the bottom. These ones, now this one, the joints are
be gentle, Lane, for the love of God.
I know. Okay.
Scary. It looked right the other way. Like if you rotate it, I thought that was the way it should go. That makes more sense because then the left and the right hands are on the, you know what I mean, like on the right side.
Yeah, where these kind of move back and forward just a little bit. This one's really tight, but this one's really loose in comparison.
Yeah.
But you got the hands here, so these will attach to the back. Right there, those 4 holes will be where you attach the actual cape. So I'm probably going to be trying to display them with this, and then the stand and a couple of the other things we'll take a look at a little bit later. The cape's not going to fit inside a detolf shelf. It's too big. But I think this might fit all right because he's going to be kind of going into the back center point of the shelf that he's going to go on. Mm-hmm. But you can see here, I do like that you can see even for each of the hands, there's some different how they did the sculpting and stuff with some of the bones and everything. So there is a little bit of differentiation between each of the hands on here. So it's not just Hot Toys just didn't do the same thing, completely the same over and over and over again. They made them all kind of a little bit different from each other. But this is a cool piece. Which I would hope for $385. Yes, would be cool. Because he was not a cheap figure for not being, an Iron Man. So, give me a second here, guys, and now we'll get a little bit more look into Dead Strange himself. Normally, I would do him last, but because there's a whole bottom half piece, I'm figuring after I show off Dead Strange, we could let you be able to unbox a little bit of your stuff, and then I can pick up showing off the rest.
Mike says a zombie shelf would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
For once, of course. There we go. Come on. Plastic's got to get in the way. I had too much easy time with the last couple figures, so. Well, at least that attaches easy. But he looks, just looking at him. All right, so I'll take the other things off here so you guys can see the head sculpt.
Disgusting. I love it.
Nice and ghouly. Look at that, man. Look at that. Nice. I might try and take the head sculpt off just to see if unless it's pull out. Yeah, I don't like pulling out usually. The whole head sculpt.
Clip that.
You don't like pulling out?
Damn, Link got
Yeah,
the dog in
Jesus,
him.
yes. Yeah, there we go. So now we got a better. But you can see here with the head sculpt, a lot of detail for the zombie. Like this would go great with that Iron Man and stuff like that. Like almost
I'm
like
so
if you're making.
excited. I'm getting that. I'm paying for it on the 15th, so we may do an unboxing at the end of the month for that. Can't wait.
Which thing?
The zombie Iron Man.
Oh, you're getting that?
Yeah, I fucking can't wait. Marco finally convinced me.
Well, you can get it relatively cheap these days. So.
Yeah, I think I'm paying like 170, 180, something like that.
Jeez.
So
Yeah,
pretty cheap.
that's good. But when originally it was $425, I'm gonna have to.
Is that the Iron Man from the Spider-Man? No,
Yeah.
I mean
Far from homie.
Okay, far from home.
So
Yeah,
as
I
you can
got
see,
that too.
see here with the zombie part, you got a lot of detail and stuff for the ribs
Mhm.
and everything with the decaying body parts and everything. Thanks, Bern. Just as your,
Just
sitting
like
game on benches.
Just like oh, burn! That was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
That was actually pretty good.
I'm just kidding, Fern. I'm not. Trust me. I am
It's
just
like
kidding.
Fern's tax filing game.
Yeah. Well, my problem is my place just like a whole bunch of my mail actually got stolen.
Jesus Christ.
So one thing that's cool I like with this outfit, as you can see here, is some of the parts of his robe and stuff actually do have some wiring in them. So there is some posing you can do and give them a little bit of movement and everything. So when you have them, like up in the air motion stuff, you can actually do some things with it. And then figure itself, most of the body here is just has pretty good flexibility. I'm gonna have to I need to get this crap off yet, but the arms go out about that far, and the pretty good bending because since we have just the material and everything. I just like the hands here, even the ones that come with it. You can totally do some crazy hand posing and spell look like casting and stuff when you have the rest of the stuff there. But the gauntlets in here are it's kind of plastic, I think, or something here. These parts on the forearms.
Okay.
The belt here is I'm not sure which material this is made out of, but it definitely the detail and everything and the boots I believe
Sam wants you to take the unboxing all the way, so cape,
Yeah.
pose it and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get all that. Okay.
Do you want me to switch over while you work on some of that stuff in the back end?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the other stuff over. I figured it'd be a good split here. Plus, I need to get this off his feet.
All
So
right.
give me a
We'll
couple
switch
minutes
over
while I
then.
go do that.
Yep. So we have the Mezco 1/12 Collective Spider-Man. I got this from eBay. I didn't know how long Big Bad Toy Store was going to take for theirs, so I ended up just going and getting one off of eBay. But that's not going to work, is it? Let's try that. On the back of the box, basically the same as the front of the box, the Amazing Spider-Man. Pretty simple, not really that cool of a box, to be honest. And we have the figure. It's my first Mezco I've unboxed in a very long time, so I am not...
How many have you owned in total?
I think I've owned... Let's see, I've owned the symbiote... Or not, I'm sorry, the Miles Morales. I've owned the Iron Man twice.
Uh-huh.
The classic color Iron Man. I've owned Batman Beyond. And I want to say there was one more, but I haven't owned many.
Yeah.
Definitely not many.
I've got the Black Panther.
So we got
And-
3 shelves here, which, goddamn, that's a lot of stuff. So let's start with the figure first. And I'm wondering... Oh, that's not really going to do anything.
One thing I'm interested to see is how, even though they're different scale, how you feel this one nails the look and everything of classic Spider-Man in comparison to the Amazing Spider-Man one you got from Hot Toys.
One thing also, we do have some instructions here.
Wow, he's got a parachute.
So don't want to read all that, but
That's kind of cool.
yeah, he comes with a lot of stuff. Honestly, I don't know if they released this one as a non-deluxe. I think all of them are deluxe. Excuse me. But he's got a camera, a shield, a mask. The
Nice.
Spidey sense. Actually, let me brighten this up a bit. There we go.
Oh, he's got the little wiggly thing for the scent. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so let's take a look here. We'll start with the web.
Oh wow, he comes with 4. Wow, he
Comes with a
comes with
lot.
4 extra heads.
So the web parachute here, again, this is a bright white, so it's not going to show up super great on camera. There we go.
Yeah.
Looking really good. Nice. Almost like a flimsy plastic, but very sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
He also comes with a web backpack, which I've had the, what was it, the Mofex, and this strands of webs here where they plug into the backpack, I've had to glue it like 6 times. So the fact that this is like a nice rubbery plastic, really love to see that.
Yeah.
We do also get a spider sense effect, which I will be putting on the stand later. We do have some Daily Bugle, or a Daily Bugle rather, issue here.
Oh, look at that.
And it's not paper, it's almost like a soft plastic,
Uh-huh.
and there's text on there. And I wonder how much you can actually read of that. Let's see. So Spider saves City again, and then you got the Spider-Man's identity still a mystery. And I like that this is a nice... I was worried it was going to actually just be paper. So that's really cool. You do also get some straps, which I don't know what these are meant to be for, but I'm gonna find out. In fact, I wonder... No, it's not for the... I thought that would be for the... Oh, this is for the camera. So the camera has 2 pose straps, one to hang around the figure's neck and one to hold in the hand. So that is really cool.
Okay.
We do also get said camera, which is very small,
Okay.
and I'm very impressed so far with this unboxing. So let's see. Oh, I see what to do here. So this will just plug in. Oh, that feels awful.
Oh.
I think I did it though. And then again. sorry. Just trying to get this plastic over. So something like that.
And that's the one for the hand, right?
I don't know, actually. Oh, I think maybe you're right. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this would be for the photo, and then this would be. Gosh, I wish they just gave us 2 cameras because this is not particularly enjoyable. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, people of YouTube, I am getting over a cold, so I'm gonna be probably clearing my throat a little bit more than usual, which usually is pretty bad already. God damn it. And this feels like pleather. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. So there's that.
Okay.
Arrow says first impressions opening the box. There's a lot of stuff in here, Eddie. First impressions, I'm very impressed. We also get a whatever this is. If someone can help me out. I think it's for the little spiders to control them. I don't recall.
Can you hold that up again?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, there's so many pieces in this box.
It looks like some kind
It's like
of
a little remote control.
Yeah.
I thought it was for the spiders, but I'll have to
Oh,
double
wait
check.
a minute. I wonder, because you know how sometimes Spider-Man would stick his camera on a wall, and maybe that's like a remote control to
It could
flash.
be. I believe it's to control these little spiders, though.
Oh,
But
okay.
we'll double check. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. So let's look at Spider-Man here. First impressions.
It's actually a nice looking 12-inch figure. It's,
Well, this is 6-inch figure.
I mean 6-inch. I'm sorry.
All right.
I mean for the size. I mean it looks like it's a very nice figure.
All right. So first impressions. I think the suit looks a bit interesting. Don't know if I love the bunching going on here, but I believe that is just going to be how these figures work. And I know Hot Toys bunches as well. It's a spider tracer receiver. Okay.
Okay.
I wish he had toe articulation, which I don't believe he does. He does not. And I was kind of worried for some of the reviews. Some of the reviews, it looked like he only had 1 hole in the foot. He does have 2. The back printing looks, or back vinyl rather, looks really good. The head, I think, maybe looks a little big, but perhaps I'm just overthinking it. It does also have a web, which I believe this can go on another character's face, almost to be like a web mask, which is pretty funny. We do get a bunch of heads, so let's see. We have this head, which I believe is the LED one, so let's pop this out.
Oh, so his eyes light up?
Oh, that sounds awful. I think they do. I thought they did.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I don't see any batteries. Maybe the batteries are in the box somewhere. If not, I'll have to buy some. But I did not like the way that felt. Sorry, let me get this back on screen. That felt terrible to do that. Let me see if I can... Which I guess you have to do that to put them in. But I don't like the way that feels to do. We'll have to mess with that, because that doesn't feel right. So we'll put that head to the side. You also get a normal head, which without the LEDs. So this is the one that comes on the figure. This is probably the one I would use more.
Mm-hmm.
You also get the half Spider Sense, half Peter Parker head.
Yeah,
which is a
that's the head I
classic.
want to see.
Yeah, this is a classic comic look here.
Love it.
Love that. And what's really cool is the lenses have a little bit of magnification in them,
Okay.
which looks pretty cool. You also get, and I would probably be a little careful with that. You also get an unmasked head and a set of glasses, which is pretty cool. I know Brenton, when he was looking at this, he was a bit disappointed because he thought the figure did not have removable glasses. And so we do have some spectacles right here. Which, honestly, of all the poses that I've seen with this dude, the removable glasses look fucking
Oh my
awesome.
God, he is really nearsighted.
Yeah, it looks like
he's,
bubbles.
He's practically blind.
Decent. Yeah, I thought the spider powers fixed his eyes. What the hell?
Oh man.
So let's take all this stuff out of this box, and then we'll go to the next one. I thought there was batteries in the box, so maybe they're in another tray.
So, hey, John, would you want me to show just show a quick thing?
Did you just fucking call me John?
Oh, geez, sorry, Mr. Zack.
How
Would you like me to
fucking
show just a
dare
quick
How
thing
fucking-
of?
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Let me just show you guys here real quickly. This is we'll be switching after we finish show some more of the accessories, but I've got some of the stuff attached to Doctor Strange here, so I figured you guys might like to see this real quick.
Oh, he does have batteries. Actually, Lane, that's a perfect cutaway because I'm gonna mess with these batteries.
So here we've got Strange himself with actually the arms of the dams attached. They were actually pretty easy to do.
Okay.
And just kind of a little bit basic pose with his hands. The good thing with I like the dynamic action to the back with all these pieces. You don't necessarily have to go too crazy, like try to make him look like something's going on or he's got movement with having to go crazy with the arms or anything like that. But man, he looks so good like this.
Lane, keep that going for a few minutes, please.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll show some of the other accessories and stuff here. But as you can see here, so those just kind of collapse over the shoulders. You have to remove the the sculpt, and then stick it back on.
Oh, okay.
And then that basically will and then gravity. I moved these down a little bit because it helps, I guess, give a little bit more like oomph to it. But
Moved what down?
yeah, as you can see, guys.
I mean, you said you moved.
I moved these down
the
slightly.
arms down. Okay.
The bottom ones, because they're supposed to help maybe add a little gravity to help kind of keep it in place. I had a little bit of trouble attaching this one. This arm took a little bit to lock it in place. There's two small parts where you kind of connect it directly.
Okay.
But he's looking really cool, guys. I just want to show him now. Give me 1 sec. Give me like 1 second. I'm going to be right back.
God damn it, Lane. Keep it going for like 2 seconds. I'm trying to find something. Don't leave.
Okay.
Please.
So,
yeah, I mean, if you left me here to my own devices, you never know what will happen.
yeah. But you can see Dead Strange here. Really looking nice here. This is one of those guys that it's like, this is absolutely, if you said this is an absolute MCU necessary figure, I'd probably go, no. But it's really a neat one. If you want to really just really neat one that's unique, this one would do. So, and like you said, some people have been thinking about doing zombies or something. Like you could just get him, the Iron Man, and the Deadpool, and just that's it. You can have those guys together.
Yeah, because I've got the zombie Iron Man,
Okay, I'm back.
Deadpool.
We'll be pulling out. We're going to be pulling out the Demon King next.
and I will be getting this. So yeah, I've got a good start to my zombies.
Yeah.
Fuck, I dropped that battery and that shit fucking disappeared. Thank God.
It must be one of those tiny ones, huh?
It
A little
is.
itty bitty.
And they do not have a very good system for putting these fucking things in. Alright, let's see if I got this shit figured out. Sorry about that, chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got the head figured out, or the batteries rather. let's put it into the portrait now, which, gosh, that seems so scary.
Do it, Zach. Do it.
Oh, that noise is horrifying. Makes my balls fucking shrivel in my body. I almost want
Never let it be said that he doesn't have the ability to just take things one step too far with this commentary.
I pride myself in it, actually. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's much easier when you do it the other way. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's look at this. So Dean asked, why does he have... God damn it, did I lose the stupid glasses already? Fuck. This unboxing is not going well, ladies and gentlemen. Did I? Oh, no, they're right there. Okay, sorry. So he does have the eyes to... It's supposed to be like, I don't know, like a spider effect, I guess. I mean, they look pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in fact, this might be a better angle to show this. But it's just to show... I don't know. I like it, though. It looks pretty cool. So there's that. And again, it's actually not too bad to put that in once you're doing it properly. I was definitely not doing that properly, but for comic book photography, you do have that option. Going back to, excuse me, the accessories. Is it Spidey sense? Yeah, probably. That might actually make a lot of sense. We have an absolute boatload of accessories.
Look at all those hands.
He's got a fucking shitload of hands, actually. So we have hanging web. We have, I guess, just like double-ended blasting web. We have a web with a little circle. I guess if you want to like wrap
like
a figure's
lasso.
Waist. Yeah, like a lasso, which is pretty cool. We have only one, which is kind of lame. Only one shooting web, like from the hand.
Yeah.
We have the parachute web, which I'm going to assemble this right now because I am chomping at the bit to see how this looks. And it looks as hilarious as I would have thought, which is awesome. I think I may buy 2 of these, honestly. So there's that.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Awesome. Oh, that's so fun.
That looks like fun.
That is fun. How does that work, though? And then we also get all these little tiny spider robots that Maestro mentioned earlier. Also, you get the mask hand, or the mask for the hand, rather.
Yeah.
Which is pre-sculpted. And look at all these fucking hands, bro. That's the thing. Like, I buy a lot of these figures, but the hand selection is not great. Eddie, I can show you a comparison with some Spider-Man figures.
Yeah,
So you get sort of like a choking or like a grabbing hand, a gesture hand, a splayed hand, 2 more gesture hands, the web grabbing hands, posed hands, the thwip hands, a thumbs up rather, and a pointing finger.
Yeah.
So we're gonna mess with those in a second.
Yeah, so if you ever hear Spider-Man say, "Can somebody lend me a hand?" It's like, you don't need them. You've already got, what, an extra 16 of them.
Now for the base, Sam, I think this is 120. Now, I didn't quite understand when I was watching other people's unboxings, but
Looks like
first
shield.
you have a web shield, but you also get 2 bases. I thought it was just one, or maybe it's just one. So you get the Amazing Spider-Man base, and then you also get this, like,
It probably goes on top, like, so you can
think.
change the look.
Is this magnetic? No, it's not magnetic. But there's not a hole in it to fit over. Oh, unless this just pops out. So then, yeah, I guess you could pose it like on the base, which I actually kind of like that more.
Yeah. It doesn't have a hole?
No, it does.
Oh, it does?
Sorry.
Okay.
It's one of those, the ones that I almost really messed up real bad on the fucking figure arts. I don't remember if it pops in or out. It might be out. Let me see. So you could have this like this, which this is already getting a bunch of fingerprints, and then you place this on top of it, which I love. I just wish this had a hole though. So that's cool. Although it does feel magnetic. It feels like it's, well, maybe not. No, I think that just might be suction.
Maybe it's just latex sticking to it.
You do get a huge grabber, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is big. And then you do also get a, how does this work? Oh, this right here. Okay, so this grips on to this part of the pole, and then you can do this effect, the spider sense effect. But I wonder, I feel like you would want to unscrew all this to make the base shorter. Let me see if that's in the instructions. It is not. Interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff about this.
So the spider sense doesn't go directly on the head?
Oh, and then you get a little bag. That's cool. So, can someone tell me that does Mezco? Like, this is a huge base. How do I just... I'm so confused. I guess you do just unscrew it. Okay, so I'm going to pose this. I'm going to do a little bit of posing. I'm going to take this camera off for now, and we'll just talk for a bit while I get some poses. I had some pictures that I wanted to, some poses I wanted to do.
Okay.
So while we do that.
So I had some more accessories that I would show off now.
You're good.
So here we go. So so first off, guys, I'll just show. This is the base for Dead Strange. I hooked up some of the attachments for where the souls of the damned, and here we have the base for the Dead Strange Multiverse of Madness. You know, got the nameplate Dead Strange, and then we've got Multiverse of Madness. You know, labeling on there. That was a little bit of thing. So you guys can see here. We have the souls of the damned. And man, bro, Zack, these things are cool. Look at this.
Oh, yeah?
All the skull faces and all that stuff on here.
Sorry, I got to switch you over. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Just look at this thing. Look at all with the hands and everything. The detail there and everything. So yeah, these will attach to the back to the pole here. But man, just look at that. Isn't that cool?
Alright, here's my first pose for the camera. First pose, you just got him with his little backpack on. Actually, made him closer. Nope, that's too close. We'll zoom. We'll zoom again. Got his little web backpack on, which I think is funny as hell. Love that. Let's see, we got some more poses. We'll take off the web backpack now, which was easier to put on than I thought it would be. Let's see. We'll do this thumbs up hand because I like it.
So here is the Souls of the Damned attached actually to the flight pole. So you got to stick somehow the body and all him stuff like in between these or something without breaking shit. That's my only concern with like these things on it. I'm just like, you probably got to be really careful when you stick it in Strange in there, to match up. But the good thing is on here, souls do have some ability to fall off apparently, but they do have a little bit of flexibility on there, so you can move them around a little bit if you need to make space.
Is that just a plastic, U-shaped hook, or does it have a ball joint at the
Circle.
end?
No, they just go on there
Okay, they just
and
plug
have
right
grab.
in. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna change my strap again. I don't think that's the right one.
And then you have a little bit of flexibility for how to stick them on here and stuff. This is something I probably spend a little bit more time with them. But one more big thing to look at, of course, which is people have been asking to see the cape itself. And holy crap, this thing is big.
Now is that fabric or plastic, or what is it made out of?
It's kind of a fabric material. It has very
Stiffening on it.
too large. There is like right here some what do you call it? Wiring, but it's like
Wire?
super
Okay.
strong. Yeah, but I've heard people spend quite a while trying to bend it and not being very successful. Now, in the cape itself, obviously you can see a lot of the patterning and stuff, the tears, like that is supposed to be. Now, it's on this side, guys, where you can see right
Oh,
there.
there's some
There are
cool
all the
holes
different
there.
attachments where all the
Thumbs up.
skulls and stuff would attach to.
Uh-huh.
All right, so give me a second here now, and we'll bring Dr. Strange over. Oh. And we're just going to attach this. And this thing has a massive wingspan. See about attaching. Okay. All right, there we go.
Interesting.
Oh.
Lane, whenever you get ready to do the cape, or actually now I'm just gonna make you big screen. Sorry, it's just me running the camera right now, Sam.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. One of the hands holding his thing on fell off. Oh. This one was a little loose when I attached it earlier, but
So I don't love the way that this suit works. It's kind of not super great. But we'll keep posing and we'll see what we can get. It's because the red vinyl that encapsulates like the top part of the shoulders, it's not very flexible.
Mm-hmm.
And also he doesn't have a great ab crunch, which is kind of shocking for a Spider-Man figure. And I know like I've seen some people do some cool poses, but like my favorite Spider-Man poses, I feel like I'm not really gonna be able to get those poses.
okay. Get that reattached there. So as you can see here, even without the head or anything, the cape can stay in pose pretty well. There we go. Okay, guys. So, let me see. This is a very, very, very wide cape. So you guys can get an idea. I know it's not the skulls, I think, would be an extra nice bonus there and everything, but I think you'll still get kind of the look and scale of this guy.
Wow. Very, very, very impressive.
So this, for once, my screen can be helpful, so you can actually see like with the hands there and everything on the side. But they still make sure even without the other skulls, you can still see like the detail there. So they have the little imprints and stuff in there of the different skulls. and like the spirits and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then here you can see it kind of then like I would probably mess around a little bit with more of the hands and stuff, and I'm gonna organize them a little bit. But guys, this looks just really, really amazing. Like this is such a cool looking figure. Even if you weren't an MCU fan or something like that, you can still just see kind of the inherent, just neat with how Hot Toys did a really nice job of engineering to like make this work. And as you can see, this attaches even with that and everything. Strange isn't falling over or other
Yeah, I was
things
about to
like
say
that.
he looks like he's got good balance. Are those are the boots split cut or are they just regular boots?
They're split cut. I haven't tried to mess with the feet, honestly. But you can kind of see.
Yeah.
So it's
Because
kind of
I
neat.
was just saying that he has really good balance. How heavy is are all the pieces that plug into the back, the cape and the arms?
The cape's not heavy at all.
Okay.
But you can just see here you can get a little bit. So if you like had some like he's getting ready to float or something, you can see where you can just quickly mess around and give some articulate, look of movement and stuff by put the wiring in it around tassels and stuff. But dude, he's so cool. All right, dude.
That's freaking hilarious.
That dude, that's crazy. All right, give me 1 second here, and I'm going to try. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work super well because I don't get him attached. So I keep feeling like I want to get him in here.
Yeah, good. So let's see. I probably want these. I'm just gonna dump all these hands out because they're. God damn it! I said that and then I broke them. Okay, well we're down a hand. So we will do this hand. And actually, I maybe need to find that hand. Thomas, keep us going for 1 second.
All right. Yeah. So let's go through the chat and see about some of the comments that we have here. Let's see here.
14 hands, and I dropped the one hand that I need.
Got from my glasses.
Sounds like that's my kind of power play.
Okay. The flight poses are legit. They can be tightened if needed. Okay. Yeah. Zach. Sean was saying that the stand with those with the screws in it, you can use that to tighten it or loosen it to kind of repose it, and then that way you can kind of hold the poses a little bit better. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. Spidey's a killer. Dean Martin. Let's see, Sean. Sean said that the backpack was a first day of school pose. All right. Then we've got
gone to the abyss, I think, for now.
the large Elena. Zach, you could use you could use to make a lane. Man, okay, so increase that one. The Strange is looking like a masterpiece with that cape. Sam Giss. Yes, it is indeed. I'm looking forward to getting mine now. I can't wait. And now I don't have to go through all the growing pains of figuring out how to put it together.
God damn,
Let's
I really
see
lost that
here.
hand.
Does the cape seem like it's going to hold? Oh, Lane. Sam asked, does the cape seem like it's going to hold up?
I think so. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be displaying him with the cape just because I can't fit it.
Oh, that's
But-
right.
Yeah, just because it's not going to fit. But I'm almost certain this isn't going to be the best, guys. Like I would really probably F around with this a little bit more
Okay.
because I'm don't. Let's see. Okay, this on here. Tight enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this comment is for Zack from Aero El Maestro. He said that that's a dope pose, LOL. So I think that was
Thanks, bro.
that parachute, I think.
God damn, these fucking hands.
That's symbolic. These collecting companies parachuting away. Well, okay, Sam says that's symbolic. These collecting companies parachuting away of all our money. For real. Okay. Lane, Mafia asked, where are you going to put them?
He's going to be going on to a detail shelf with Wanda from WandaVision and with Moon Knight.
Ah, okay. Oh, so you're going to have 3 of them in. I mean,
Well, Moon Knight's cape is going all over the place, so I'm going to have to mess around with him. But I'm hoping to have him with all the hands, and I'm hoping to have him with all the hands and like with the the dark spirits on the side of him, even if I can't use the full cape.
Uh-huh.
All right, so
There's my web swing pose.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so this is going to be great, guys. Like for flooding the air, like I want it to be necessarily, but so you guys can just see the whole enchilada together. This is going to be a crappy pose with him with this stuff, but let's see how this came out.
Ooh, creepy.
Hey, Zach, could you put me center thing for a second?
Yeah.
For while you're okay. And this would definitely look cooler with all the little skulls attached to the cape.
Yeah.
But there are like 10 of them. But as you can see, with this, I wasn't sure with the the little see-through plastic and stuff, if it would necessarily have. But as you can see, with Strange in the body there, it's pretty well obstructed. And
exactly. It's hidden very well. You can't really see it.
Yeah, and then Strange here, you can adjust the hand. There's enough thing where you can adjust the hands and stuff to kind of how you want to obstruct or however you want to show. But guys, this thing, this is like a good, gotta be like at least 18 inches, somewhere between that and 2 feet wingspan. So you gotta have like Falcon or other space for this. But
is those the arms that attach to the back, do they have any elbow articulation or are they just straight?
I think they're pretty much straight.
Okay.
The articulation is going to be more just with the little balls joints. Where you can move it. But I apologize, guys, for not having the best lighting here. I meant to have a different camera set up where we could kind of pull up closer and I could go over with you where it'd be over by itself. But I don't know what you guys are thinking. I think this looks really amazing. And the nice thing is, if you're not like a super mega poser, or you're just more like, I like to get into a basic pose and then put it into my collection, you can do that with this guy. Like I'm planning to, I already know I'm going to switch out probably at least one of the hands and stuff. I really want to pose him. I want to attach the rest of the skulls and I want to put him like, I really want to put him like this. I don't even just like, this is cool. It's just like this and boom, and I'm done. But you can just see there with the souls and everything. And then
what the fuck?
I tell you what, this comment is for you, Lane and Zach. Those 2 figures are so dope. I feel like I need to check into rehab. I love it.
Yeah. Well, if you're Dead Strange, this guy, I'm glad I decided, because originally I had a different figure pre-ordered, and then I talked to where I had pre-ordered, and they let me switch it over, and I paid the difference to get this guy.
What did you cancel to get him?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Oh. Okay, is that memorable?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember. But like, just seeing with all the pieces together, and this is one of those times, guys, where you're not so sure when you're looking at everything, but once you get like and obviously he's not totally complete. Yeah. When you get everything together and you just look and go, damn, like this is Hot Toys did a banger with this figure. Now, is it going to be a super pop? I mean, it's already lost some of its value, I think, already in like Hong Kong. But I think if you're considering, but Zach, how's your looking now?
That's a Spidey sense. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Hey, Zach, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I think for at least nailing like kind of the comic Spider-Man, that one blows the Amazing Spider-Man away.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man, that figure just looks like fun times. Like you could just have fun all day long just playing with that figure.
Yeah. It's cool. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't think he can hit, like, because his ab crunch is very limited, and also the shoulders. I feel like I'm gonna tear this vinyl that's on top.
Oh.
Yeah. But let me do one more pose.
I've been actually thinking about getting the what do you call it? The Doctor Doom body.
Yeah. I think that one just came out, right?
Yeah. It's like $155. It's an expensive figure.
Yeah.
But it's the comic Doctor Doom. He comes with like I think metal is actually as part of his costume.
It's also got the rib shield. Oh, that didn't hold. That's okay.
What are you talking about? Doom Monarch?
No, it's Mezco. It's same.
Oh,
scale,
Mezco. Okay.
scale. Or the collective. I think
Yeah, because I just got the 12-inch Doom Monarch, which is a pretty decent figure, man, for Doctor Doom. I needed one for the display, and it's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm really distracted by this guy. I'm just like, damn. I can see little things like I just want to move the hands a little bit here and there, and like, well,
then move the hands.
Yeah,
do it, Lane. Do it. Move those hands, Lane. Move them.
Yeah, it's just
move them all over the base.
I do worry. And hey, Mafia, I know I saw you were in a little bit earlier too. I don't know if you're getting this one or anybody else other than Thomas is going to be getting this one. The only thing I may be worried about, like, is if you're setting up the Souls of the Damned, like if they're going to rub against the suit a little bit, you have to be careful. They do have some movement and stuff on the base that they have. Dude, I like that figure though, man.
Oh, that's a good pose.
I like it a lot. And if I can add in this newspaper, what hand would I use to hold the newspaper? Probably. Hang on. Let me see if I can get them set up how I'm going to have them most often. Actually, that guy had a good picture for that.
Tim, if you hold on for a second, I'll go get them. Tim wanted to see the Doom Monarch, so give me a second to I'm gonna stop my cam and I'll be back in just a second.
Thanks. Yeah, I know I haven't shown him in a thwipping pose. It's because I don't know. I feel like my normal thwipping poses aren't.
So, Zach, do you have anything smaller scale like that you're considering beyond? Just recently got that one. Maybe not. Whether Legends or other stuff you're considering.
Oh yeah, I buy Legends.
Maybe not like this week. I mean, but you're like considering maybe in the next couple months.
No, I buy Legends all the time. I probably will get a second one of these. I think it's too cool not to have both options. But here he is with the Daily Bugle, the camera, the mask. I think that's pretty cool.
Well, I forget, what of mine have you called that you said if I sell it, it's like yours? I forgot. I know you said at least one or two things. All of it? Yeah. No.
First.
No, I already had somebody call if I sold my bark speeder.
Okay, I don't want that one.
I had somebody say, you sell that, I called dibs. And I was like, what? But I called the sideshow today where they're busy trying not to have to pull out kayaks, to have to be able to paddle to work out there in California right now. Because I asked them what had they seen anything, because I was asking about the Batman, the Toby Spider-Man, and even Padme. And they said, because I'm getting the regular edition, which is probably the last edition they're going to receive of the Batman. They said should be by the end of the month. I was like, oh, does it seem like it's taken a while for some of these? Because some of these now are a couple months almost. This feels like, I guess, old Sideshow, doesn't it?
Doesn't feel too bad, honestly. I think we've been very blessed in that
Yeah.
department lately. So I think if we're waiting just a little bit, it's not too big a deal.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Thomas will come back here in a second. I'm going to switch to this. I got to find that fucking hand.
Okay. I'm back.
Oh,
This
so
is
this is-
the
Now, is this a third party?
yeah. This is a third party. The Doom Monarch. Is done by. Let me see who the manufacturer is. Oh. They must not want me to tell anybody. I don't see it on there. We'll just call them Anonymous Toy Company. But
The
this
third
is
party extraordinaire.
that's right. But I love the box art. The box art's
Oh,
pretty,
yeah,
pretty
how it's-
cool. Yeah. Okay.
So, did he just come out recently, or is this a little bit older figure?
This one I think came out a couple of years ago, and or a year and a half maybe ago, and then it just got released. But this is the Monarch. He actually came with the fur,
Thank God.
with the first collar, which is pretty cool. But I took it off. And I popped off one of the buttons by accident, so I have to reattach that. But this is how he comes. He's all plastic. He's not die cast. And he comes really with the cape is really great. It actually
Ooh, wow.
goes on like that, so you can kind of get a real Dr. Doom looking thing going on.
He's not quite as barbecue face as I thought his head's felt.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty barbecued, but yeah, I wish that they wired the cape, but they did not. But he comes with his side arm that he typically comes with, and then he also comes with two different face masks. So this one, I forgot. Oh, it's also got the magnetic head, so it doesn't have, so you don't have to pop on the thing. But let me show you the two different facial mask. Here's the first one, and they kind of slip directly on. And so that's the first one.
That's more comic,
Yeah.
classic comic look.
This is the one that I prefer. There you go. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm having a hard time adjusting for the camera. And then this is him all together with his, have to adjust his hood, his robe a little bit. I'm thinking that I may actually go in and attach some wire in here myself when I put his buttons back on. I like the actual fur. It kind of makes him look a little bit more menacing. But the only trouble that I had with that is that it would kind of push the hood forward. So I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to use that or not. He has an assortment of hands. So he has he has 5 additional hands that you can use, which is kind of cool. And the reason why he has 5 different hands, which is kind of awesome, is because underneath, along with his stand, he has a spell casting accessory.
Ooh.
for when he's doing his dark magic.
Looks like they borrowed some Force Lightning from Count Dooku.
He has a skull goblet where he can drink his potions from, and I think there's one of the hands that's designed to hold the goblet. And he also comes with, it's not the dark hole, but he has his own Book of the Damned. Unfortunately, the pages are, it's like just sculpted and plastered together, so it doesn't really. These are the only 2 pages that you can see, but he has a hand that will actually hold the book. So this is that's a pretty cool accessory. I do like that. But yeah, once I get a chance to really get in there and finish, doing what I need to do, like with this cape and stuff like that, then I'll probably do an official video to pop on there. Oh, and what's kind of cool is that his like his shoulder pauldrons and things like that, they are actually magnetic, so you can adjust them. You can actually take them off and adjust them. So like if you need to raise his arm up, you can kind of adjust them with the magnets and make sure, like if you want the cape to go underneath the pauldrons, you just do that. So this is a pretty good figure. I'm a big fan of Doom, and so I was really happy when he arrived. And I think he is imposing enough for me to put with my villains. I have a nice collection of villains now, and I may give them their own. I don't know. I kind of like them with their heroes, but Doom is a villain to all. So
that's true.
Yeah, I may just put him in a random thing, but yeah, that's the Doom Monarch. I hope I can get a chance to find a really nice throne that looks like it would fit in Latveria. But yeah, I'm kind of digging that. Oh, no problem, Tim. I'm glad I could show that to you. But yeah, I'm kind of digging Doom Monarch.
Hell yeah. Well, I think that's all we have for you guys tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Not sure when the next unboxing will be, but we shall see. Elaine, appreciate you unboxing your Dead Strange of this night, and Thomas for stepping in while I was fumbling around trying to find these damn hands all over the floor. Jesus Christ!
Did you find them all?
Well, thanks for filling in for me. Usually dumping stuff all over the floor. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's okay. But we love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode. We got CW tomorrow, After Dark Wednesday. Thursday we have, I believe this is OFAC this week, and then Friday, I think Chuck has some medical procedure he has to do, so we might be off Friday, but we'll see what we do. And then maybe Saturday.
Well, hey, it should be interesting because you get to be creative this week or tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, we love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Hey, thank you everybody. Have a good night. Take care.
Good night.